Hey, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to show you how to use the Google Keyword tool. First thing you want to do is sign in to your AdWords account. Don't worry, it's free, but if you don't sign in, you don't get the full version, so make sure you go to Google AdWords and sign up for an account. Next thing I'm going to do is select the columns I want. You can select the columns over here. These are the columns that will show up in the search results. Just put a check mark next to the ones you want to display. You can also reorder the columns and arrange them how you want. So I'm going to select competition, local, global, CPC, and local search trends. Next thing you want to check is this saved ideas over here. If you're on a laptop or a small screen computer, this can cover up the match types, which is important. So click on the toggle here and close the save ideas so that you can see the match types. We'll come back to the match types, but for now I'm going to select all of them. Now where it says word or phrase up here, that's the main area where you type in your keywords. Each keyword phrase should be on its own line, so make sure you hit enter after each phrase. I'll type in a couple keyword phrases: digital photography course, hit search, and the results will show up down below. If you look at the keywords, you'll notice that there are 3 different keywords for each phrase we typed in, and they all have different numbers. That's because we have all 3 match types selected over here. We're going to change that in a minute, but for now I'll leave it as it is, and let's look at the columns. So on the far left side, obviously you have the keywords. Then you have the competition. Competition is either low, medium, or high. Also, if you hover over the high, medium, or low, you'll see a number. That's just a little more detail on how competitive that keyword is. But the competition level is for advertisements in AdWords, not for how difficult it would be to rank for that keyword organically. Obviously, it's still a good signal to look at. If you have a lot of people buying ads, that's an indication that a lot of people are also trying to rank organically for that keyword. In the next column, you have local monthly searches. It's an estimate of how many people search using that phrase every month in the United States. It's an average of the previous 12 months, and it's also just an estimate. The numbers in the keyword tool are not exact, so keep that in mind. Global, the next column, is obviously global search volume, but it's giving me the searches for English only. So in this case, global results would include the UK, Canada, Australia, and any other country where someone searches for that phrase in English. CPC, the approximate CPC is how much someone is willing to pay to have their advertisement displayed in the search results when someone searches for that keyword phrase. So if I search in Google for the phrase digital photography course, you'll see all these links at the top, and on the side, these are all ads. If I click this ad, it would cost this company approximately $13.28, probably more because the higher up you go, the more you have to pay. That's why it's called pay per click or cost per click, PPC or CPC, because they only pay when someone clicks on the ad. So if you see a high CPC, that's an indication that it could be a very profitable keyword, because people are willing to pay good money just to show up in the search results. If you see a keyword with a very low CPC, that's an indication that maybe it's not so profitable. Next, local search trends. This just shows you the trend over the past 11 months. It's good to know if something is going up or going down for a keyword. And it can also show you if a keyword phrase is seasonal. Things like Halloween costumes, swimsuits, Christmas ornaments. It's definitely something to pay attention to, the local search trends. Now, if you look at the top of the results, you'll see there are 2 tabs. One is for ad group ideas and the other is for keyword ideas. If you want to look at specific categories grouped together, then ad group ideas will work best for you. But that's primarily for people that are putting together AdWord campaigns. So if you're not creating ad groups for AdWords, you might just want to look at general keyword ideas. And if you click on that tab, the keyword ideas, you'll see that it just gives you a list of ideas and doesn't break them down into categories. Now you can also sort the results to view them however you want. You click on the column headings directly, or you can select how you want to sort them from the drop-down menu over here. So if I want the keywords with the highest local monthly searches at the top, then I just click the column heading and it sorts it with the highest at the top. If I click it again, it sorts it lowest to highest. If I want to go back to sorted by relevance, which is the default, I just select it from the drop down menu over here and it sorts it out for me. Now below the box where we type in our keywords is an option that says website. So if you want to see how Google views your website from a keyword perspective, or you want to check out a competitor, you simply put the URL here and hit search. So I'll clear out these keywords, put in a website URL, then it gives you the keywords that Google has pulled from their website, from that website. Then it gives you the keywords that Google has pulled from that website. Sometimes it's not so helpful, sometimes it is. Below the website option, you have category. If you click on this, you'll see a drop down of a bunch of categories. So if you want to browse different categories and get some ideas, you can use this option. If you only want to see ideas closely related to your search terms, then check this. If you're exploring keyword ideas, you probably want to leave it unchecked so you can see everything. If you don't understand something, you can always just hover over the question mark and it'll show you a brief explanation, usually with a link for more detailed information. So you can always go back to that. And down here is the advanced options and filters. So if you click the toggle, a box will open up that gives you the ability to choose your location. If you want to change your location or your language, if you're in a different country. You can also include adult ideas or switch it to mobile devices, and you can set filters down here. So let's say you're not interested in any keywords with less than 1,000 searches per month. You can choose that option, make sure it's on greater than, and type in 1,000. Hit search, and it's going to limit your results based on the filter you just created. Okay, so I'm going to leave these settings as they were. And let's go to match types. Match types are important because, as you can see, there's a huge difference in the numbers depending on which match type you select. If you decide to go after the keyword digital photography course because you think it's worth it financially based on 8,100 local searches per month, you'll be in for a big surprise when you get a tiny fraction of that number. If you hover over the question mark next to match types, it gives you a brief description, and then you can click on the link to get more info. But basically, broad match gives you a huge number because it includes a lot of related words, similar words, and phrases. Phrase match includes the exact keyword phrase, but it also includes additional phrases that have the exact phrase in it. Exact match is the only true exact match. It's the one that will give you the most realistic numbers for search volume. So when you do keyword research, select exact match only. Now, of course, there's going to be some cases when you want to use the other match types, but in most cases, you want to use exact match. Now, if you go to any of the keywords down below and you click on it, you'll get some options. One is Google Insights. Google Insights is another way to explore a keyword. If you want to see the keyword interest, related keywords, and a bunch of other stuff, then you can go to Google Insights. If you're interested, just click on it and explore the different options. Google Search. If we go back to the keyword tool and click on the keyword again, then click on Google Search, this option right here, it opens up another tab with the search results for that keyword phrase. This way you can see the results and check out your competition, which we're going to do in the next video. If you check the box next to a keyword or several keywords, then you get these options up here below the two tabs. If you want to copy a list of keywords, you can select View as Text, so then you can paste it in some sort of Word document or something. If you want to download all this information into a spreadsheet, then you can do that here. You can also view the traffic estimator, but that's primarily for AdWords campaigns. And that's pretty much it. That's how you use the Google Keyword tool. The more you use it, obviously, the easier it's going to become. So that's it. I'll see you in the next video.